The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. We'll call the special council meeting to order. At the meeting today, we will discuss the city clerk's report on the petition of downtown revitalization. I will review the conclusion. The statement of representation of petitioners provided by Mr. Curtis indicates that the first signature was dated March 13th, 2024. As per Section 107(4)(c) of the Act, no signatures that were collected before this date shall be included in the petition. Sections 107(2)(d) and 107(4)(2) of the Act require that the date on which each petitioner signs a petition must be specified, including the month, day, and year. It is noted that the petition header, as included by the petitioners, utilizes the format day, month, year. The review of the petition and consideration of the requirements for sufficiency in the Act discloses the following. Number one, the population of the City of Estevan is 10,851, as stated in the latest Statistics Canada census figures. Accordingly, pursuant to S-106(1) of the Act, the petition must be signed by a minimum of 1,085 voters. Number two, the petition included a total of 1,491 total signature lines. Number three, 140 addresses were incomplete, incorrect, or were not within the City of Estevan. These entries did not comply with S-107(2) of the Act, pursuant to S-108(3)(d) of the Act. These were excluded. Number four, 273 entries did not have dates which could be confirmed as occurring after March 13th, 2024. These entries were not compliant with SS 107(2)(d) and 107(4)(2) and were excluded pursuant to S 103 or 108(3)(e) and F. Number five, 62 entries did not have a legible printed name signature. Accordingly, these were not compliant with SS 107(2)(a) and B. These entries were excluded pursuant to S-108(c) of the Act. Number six, a further entry signed Estevan as their signature line, and one had two signatures on one line. This was not compliant with 107(2)(b) of the Act. This entry was excluded as the signature could not be confirmed as a voter residing in the City of Estevan. Number seven, 3 entries had no witness. These entries were not compliant with S-107(3) and were excluded. Number 8, there were noted to be 5 instances in which individuals had signed a petition twice, for a total of 10 entries. This was non-compliant with the mandatory statement found within the petition and required by S-107(1)(b). The duplicate entries, total of 5, are non-compliant and were excluded. Number 9, as a result of the foregoing, 485 entries on the petition were determined to be non-compliant with the Act and were excluded in my count. This resulted in a total of 1,006 entries on the petition. Number 10, As stated above, the petition must be properly signed by not less than 1,085 voters. Because the petition contains only 1,006 valid signatures, I am required by the provisions of the Act to find that the petition is not sufficient. 11. As set out in S 1093 of the Act, as the petition is insufficient, Council is not required to take any notice of it. So that is the end of the City Clerk's report. Could we have a motion, please, to accept the report as presented? Councillor Vrobas, seconded by Councillor Walliser. Any comments, questions? Seeing none, ready for the question. All in favour? Carried. Do we have a motion to adjourn? Thank you, Councillor Ford, seconded by Councillor Clark. All in favour? Carried. We stand adjourned. Thank you.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today